Hey everyone, and welcome into Cougar Central, presented by Energy Yoga. As always, I'm Eric Kelly. She's Sydney Gearbeck. Sydney, quite the weekend we just had at the University of Houston. First on Thursday, the football team with a big win over Louisville. We'll get back to that in a second. And then on Friday, the Hall of Honor ceremony, 6 former Cougars inducted.
That's so true. 6 former Cougars who have made significant impacts to this university, including Bill Worrell, Jenny Adams, Frank Rutherford, Kevin Cobb, just to name a few. Special thanks to Cougar Pride, especially Selena Flores, who helped put together this amazing event that raised over $600,000, benefiting our student athletes and student athlete scholarships.
So a success off the field on Friday, and quite the success on the field on Thursday, as the Houston Cougars dominated the number 5 team in the nation, the Louisville Cardinals, and really held Lamar Jackson in check the entire game. The Cougars started off with a bang, recovering a fumble on the opening kickoff and didn't look back from there. Got out to a 31-0 halftime lead and held on from there. The defense becomes the first all season to hold Lamar Jackson under 50 yards rushing, and with the win, the Cougars are back in the AP poll at 18 and go back on the road this week for their final regular season game at Memphis. Busy week for the men's basketball team after the Cougars' final exhibition game against Angelo State. The team is down in Florida as it plays 3 games in the Gulf Coast Showcase. Meanwhile, women's basketball was on the West Coast this past week, dropping games to both UNLV and Long Beach State. Cheyenne Butler had a career day against the Runnin' Rebels as she led all scorers with 18 points.
It's been an impressive few days of performances from our student athletes. Cougar swimming dominated the Phil Hansel Invitational this weekend. The 400-yard medley relay team, freshman Laura Latteroo in the 200-yard individual medley, and freshman Peyton Condis in the 100-yard breaststroke all set school records. Volleyball dropped 2 hard-fought matches against East Carolina and Cincinnati in its last weekend on the road. Keandra McCardle posted her 5th double-double in a row of the season against ECU, while she and Katie Krebs combined for 26 assists, and Katie Carbo had a team high of 12 digs against Cincinnati. This week in Houston athletics, a lot going on here at home. Women's basketball will take on Texas State on Wednesday here in Hofheinz, while volleyball will finish conference play against USF and UCF. After finishing up the Gulf Coast Showcase, basketball will be back in Hofheinz on Saturday to take on Cornell. Well, that does it for this week's episode of Cougar Central. From us at Cougar Central to our Cougar family, we want to wish you a healthy and happy Thanksgiving.
Once you're done enjoying food and family, be sure to follow us on both Facebook and Twitter, and tune in next week for more UH athletics updates. And as always, go Cougs!